Okay, there we go. I think that has audio now. Yep, okay. That has audio now.
Perfect.
Yes. For anybody who's watching the stream, it's because on the weekend my power supply on my computer blew up, and when I was reconfiguring things, apparently things reset. So the last 24-ish minutes, there's been no audio. But long story short, Jakuz has answered Trustius's call. There's been a little bit of a discussion. Jakuz asking for the gems. Trustius saying no. And trying to finagle a way off of this island. And Trustius has just found out that the reason Jakuz was bound to this island, the reason his advisors turned on him, was to stop him from consuming or corrupting the world. That's basically it in a nutshell. Yeah, Resin, you're not sure. Trustius is playing his cards awfully close to his chest.
Yep.
So what do you offer in exchange for your freedom? If you're not going to give me the gems, I have doubts that you're interested in my freedom.
I was. Until now. Thought that perhaps you'd return to hell and leave these poor folks alone.
Give me the gems and you and your friends are free to leave.
For a time, until your influence spreads beyond the island. For Desi, that would be a good deal. It would take you time. She perhaps could run, have a life, and die, sire children, perhaps.
She has more time free of me than you do.
I suppose that's true. It seems that you and I have been bound for some time. Why? Why would you... I suppose it doesn't matter. Well, the gems will stay here. And unless you offer something that protects this world and my friends, unfortunately, you only leave me one path forward.
I'm certain that you will see the error of your ways in short order.
Perhaps. The good news is I'll bring the gems to you.
Yes. Yes, you will.
The bad news is, unless I'm mistaken or misstep, you'll soon be home and be replaced.
We'll see. And the tear kind of like folds in on itself and disappears.
And Trustius will let out like a log. Like Trustius is kind of Vulcan in his own way. Doesn't show a lot of emotion, but nobody's here as far as he knows. He'll let out a log. Holy shit, breath rate. Like, whoo, hoo, 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 wah, ha. Whew. Okay. That could have been worse.
And Caldy kind of rubs his hands together like Ebenezer Scrooge or Monty Burns and says, yeah, it could have been.
So glad we're not there.
So this is where you guys can make your entrance down off the mountain.
I mean,
Hey guys, everything went perfectly fine. We got the eggs.
He hears us long before he sees us.
Chris, I'm going to wait until they pass, and then I'm going to bring up the rear.
Okay.
It's probably a lot of be careful. Don't jostle it. Don't. Does this smell funny?
I'm being careful. No, they're fine. They're a good temperature. Everything's fine.
How do you know they're a good temperature? What's the good temperature for eggs? The only
They need
good
to be
temperature I
warm.
know for eggs is boiling, and that's probably not what we want.
You need to keep them warm-ish, but not too warm.
Griffin omelets.
Please
Oof.
don't.
Jeez.
This
We're
can
going
have
to need a
trouble.
fire.
Oh,
Please don't.
we're not cooking them, right? We're not. You wanted to raise them. Why do we need a fire? I mean,
There's
Are
a
we
demon to
camping?
kill. And it's
Oh.
contained, but it would
Oh,
be
but I-
easier to have it stand in the fire.
Look at I draw his spear. Where did that come from?
It's a long story. I think I'm bleeding. Kind of rubs the back of his neck. Oh, yes, I am bleeding.
why are you bleeding?
I mean-
What did you do?
We spoke to Jakuz, but we should deal with this demon first.
What?
It's fine.
You spoke to Jakuz and it's fine?
Could have been worse.
Did that thing bite you?
Are we close to him now?
Yeah,
Guys,
you,
like-
you guys can
Can we
catch
call
up.
him Jacuzzi?
And you guys can all see, like, basically on his neck and kind of like the back of his, like the back of his tunic and stuff. Like there is blood kind of seeping through his skin.
What are you...
Does that look like poison or disease? I'm gonna assume it's one or the others, but I'm gonna try to do a diagnostic before I do something about it.
Anything I learned about magic help me with this?
Make lore rolls.
I'd like to make a lore roll.
While they're doing that, Chris, I'll order that demon to like stay his own away, just in case that matters.
That hurt. I almost broke myself. I didn't look at how much wits I had left before I made that roll.
Whoops.
I'm about as smart as unconscious Popeye right now.
SMRT.
What is that?
Same
And
art.
Desiel point to the red cloud.
It's a demon, not Jakuz. Still dangerous, perhaps, but
We're never leaving you alone again.
could be for the best.
Can we make sure that Colby stays with dresses? That way there's always someone with dresses and always someone with Colby.
Seems excessive.
Yeah. I thought about that joke, and then I remember that Colby started doing magic while I was not looking. So that might not be my best plan either.
He does need training.
So I've been terrible at my lore check.
Yeah, whatever this is that Trustius has doesn't seem to be anything that you're familiar with. But you guys do notice, all of you notice, that where this quivering demonic mass is kind of sitting on the ground around it, there's like these little tendrils kind of crawling slowly from it, that are like a deep blood red in color, and they seem to be infecting the like the grass and stuff around it. Just like very, very slowly.
I'm gonna give that thing a wide berth.
For sure.
I like to
believe
try.
I have it under control.
Nature's cure on Chrysis?
You can certainly try.
Under control.
No.
It's doing something to the ground.
It's not unusual for a demon. It shouldn't be here. I think I'm bleeding. Yes, I'm bleeding.
Yep.
See,
I'll try to fix that.
Yeah, Dizzy's gonna go around behind Trustius and kind of shove his head forward so she can get a better look at where he's bleeding. Does it look like he was, like... Can she identify what caused the bleeding? Like, bite, stab, slash, claws. Just seeping through his skin.
More the latter.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's doing that. And she'll kind of, like, skirt around it. Not actually touch where it's bleeding. But kind of around the spot. You weren't hit. You're not wounded. It's just coming up through your skin.
Like sweat?
Like kinda? Creepiest rash I've ever seen? I don't know. She'll back away and kind of wipe her hands on her legs. Like she's trying to get a sensation off her fingertips.
yeah, he started doing that when that thing showed up. For some reason, I'm not. Maybe I just had a lucky day with my immune system. I don't know.
Maybe it's because you're not magic-y.
Maybe this demon thing is weird in that it seems to understand some extent of communication, but I can't figure out the pattern to it. Prestes thought maybe the fact that he could communicate with it might somehow have caused this. You know, staring into a void, the void stares back and unleashing a horror your brain can't handle, or in this case, your body.
Could we just get that thing out of here? Do we need it for some reason?
I don't think so.
You don't think we
Demon.
can get rid of it, or you don't think we need it?
I don't think we need it. Demon, can you return home on your own free will?
Can we send it to go get the gems from Jakuz?
Like,
Well, it's probably a suicide mission, but
it's not us, so who
it's
cares?
not us. Yeah.
It's a demon.
It will blink.
Return home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Do
like
not,
hundreds of eyes blinking.
Wahaha.
do not return. I mean, when the spell runs out, it can return if it wants to.
And as you guys are talking, and Des is kind of looking over, Okatai, you concentrate and you kind of like bring forth that healing energy, and the healing energy from your druidic magic just kind of like washes over this blood, the way that like water will just kind of wash over an oily surface.
Yeah. I don't feel it's a disease I have any hold over, or poison for that matter. Pretty good with poison, it just doesn't remind me of anything. I'm not sure what you have, Persis.
If it's magic, then perhaps the crown can help.
Perhaps, yes. Make sure that that thing is far off, away enough before you try that, because I don't know if your spell's gonna end when you put that on.
Hopefully, we'll return home soon. We'll see. If I fall, then my control over it will end. You'll have to kill it.
Yeah. The blood that seeps out of Precious does not make little tentacles like the ground around the demon.
No.
Just pondering, would that be like more of a possession than a disease? Yeah, doesn't seem alive. I don't like that.
Is the demon thing leaving?
It is. Kind of undulating.
Ew.
That thing doesn't sit right with me.
That's a relief.
The good thing is it's not sitting; it's moving. It's almost hypnotic.
It makes my eyes hurt.
It doesn't have a butt, so I don't think it can sit. It can just.
Hey, what's worse, watching this thing leave or watching me dance?
I don't know.
Well, I'll have to demonstrate, and you'll have to compare to refresh your memory.
No, we don't need. No. Watching you dance made my brain ache. Watching that thing move makes my eyes hurt. Let's just
maybe I could do a duet with it, like a background dancer.
No, we're not friends with it. It's a demon.
Okay, we can avert our eyes from it moving and you dancing. We cannot avert our ears from singing.
Desi's hand will clasp around Bria's hilt.
No
one's dancing.
Just sit down. It does a handstand because it's just full of hand.
I just wanted to go.
I have lots of problems thinking about how it handles like everyday's problem.
No. And Desi is standing there like eyes closed now, one hand clutching Bria, just shaking her head. Nope, not looking. Don't want to know. I just tell me when it's gone.
Yeah, I don't think it has the power to just blink out of existence, so it's just wobbling away slowly.
It's gone.
Don't describe it.
It's finally gone.
Psych.
It'll be back.
Is it really gone? Desi still has her eyes closed. Just
you have to open your eyes and find out.
Behind a rock, it should go out from the other side of that rock in like a minute.
Why the... And she's still got her eyes closed as she tilts her head toward where Trustius was. Don't know if he's still there. Why were you talking to a demon?
Which one?
I don't know how many of you talked to since we started climbing.
2.
Yes, Mr. Spot.
2. Her other hand clenches. So that thing and you've talked to Jakuz.
I did.
And what's Jakuz have to say?
He would like us to return the gems.
Of course he would.
Which is not something we could do.
No deal.
I thought to bargain for our freedom from the island. However, if we get our freedom from this island, then he gets freedom from this island as well. And then the world burns. There's no other choice. We'll have to face him.
That's sobering. Not that I did not expect to face him, but he has no intention of just going back to where he's from.
When I spoke to the Crown, there was another voice, one that I didn't recognize.
The third one or another one?
And another one that suggested that perhaps that Jakuz needs to be replaced with another.
Oh.
What was this, like an invite for a job interview or something?
How do
I'm
you
not sure.
replace a demon who's set on what? Eating everything ever, anywhere?
The book was not clear on how to kill a god, but I assume if you consume him, then you can replace him.
Well, I pass on that.
Yeah, I think we should all be passing on that.
Binding him is insufficient, as we've seen. We'll have to find a way to kill him.
Wasn't that the goal?
It is. It was my hope that perhaps he could be happy with his island, but
But what?
freeing him, freeing us, brings the apocalypse. If we escape, then we break the barrier that binds him here. Which means we have to go after him, one way or another.
So no building raft and sneaking away then?
No.
I thought we can't even leave the island anyway.
No, the spell that's binding Jakuz is the same spell that's binding us, as far as I can tell.
This explains a lot.
So if
Sorry.
if they stopped sending people here, that would stop feeding Jakuz, wouldn't it? Would he eventually starve?
Perhaps. If I had the book, I could try to figure that out, but our best solace is that if he could manifest here, he would have taken the gems. We could probably not stop him. He must be bound somehow.
I feel like somehow his spying on us gave him the idea of what we're planning to do. Because the people that were sent for the hammer were people from the city that seems to obey him. So I think we need to act fast.
I agree. But no one outside of the circle knew what our plan was.
Yeah. think they just have a means of spying on us.
Except the crown. I spoke to the elves in the crown.
I think one of them in the crown is still on Jakku's side. Do you know if they have any way of speaking with him from inside the crown?
I couldn't even begin to speculate how that would happen.
I felt it was impossible, but it might not be.
It's a little difficult to hear, but the next step, because they need to keep building up the fear of these UAPs, next step is really for.
Regardless, we need that hammer before they get it.
Yeah, I think we need to force march to get there as soon as possible.
I am very weak, but I'll try.
Do you need assistance?
Not yet, but we'll see. I am still bleeding. And Chris, he'll put the crown on to see if that's a magic effect. Maybe that'll help. Because wouldn't it be great if the sorcerer can't use magic until we figure out the curse?
I mean, it is the thing that nullifies magic, so maybe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you put the crown on.
Do I stop bleeding?
Well, it's still very wet and tacky.
Well, we'll do some cleanup.
Yeah, you kind of like wash it off a bit, and it is still oozing blood. Oddly enough, though, for those of you who are actually trained in healing, the amount of blood that Trustius is oozing, it should be noticeable. He should be like lightheaded and things of that nature. He does not seem to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's a bit too much blood. The blood you're supposed to have in your body. But why I feel there's something else. We need to keep an eye on that.
It doesn't
I
matter.
hope you're not.
We're in a race.
I hope you're not growing one of those things.
That's a good thought. Thank you for that.
What? When did when did you start bleeding?
Shortly after the demon arrived. The first one.
Yeah, you weren't bleeding when we left. It didn't touch you or something?
Not that I recall, no. It's fine, we'll travel. When we rest, I'll perhaps eat a forest and see if I can deal with this nonsense.
Right. So you guys are going to pick up and head out. It is getting on towards evening.
Yeah. So next quarter they would be night, or
you're going into evening.
Okay.
I mean, if we're going to catch up, we're going to have to sleep on the ground, right?
Yeah, we might have to.
Yeah, because that always goes well.
Problem is, somebody isn't able to sleep, we won't be able to march. But
all right. So you guys kind of pack up your tents and stuff and get ready to head out. Good news is, as long as you're going southish, you've already been that way, so nobody needs to lead the way, but somebody does need to make a scouting roll.
My wits is now 1.
Same.
my scouting is 5 dice right now with my 1 damage to it.
Mine is 3.
I can scout.
Right. And which way are you going? Are you circumventing the castle, or are you going through the castle?
Oh no, there's an army there.
I was thinking of going that way.
Okay.
Stay in ground we knows, but avoid the problematic zone.
Perfect. So you guys head out. Going, okay. You knowing that you need to make up time. You know there are other people trying to get to that volcano, trying to get that hammer, and they've got a little bit of a lead on you. So you kind of like, head down, feet down, head off, travel through the evening until it gets dark. As darkness starts to come in, what would you guys like to do?
I need to sleep. But I can take watch.
I think everybody
So I
has
can see
to
in the
sleep.
dark. I can keep watch.
Yeah, whoever's gonna keep watch is not gonna sleep.
Well, I'm the only one that sleeps in the dark, right?
I mean, you really need to sleep. Your brain is mushy right now. I think I can stand being tired for the day. Probably tomorrow we'll have to make camp at least once before we get to the village. Or yeah, maybe if we're lucky we can get to the village tomorrow night and then have to make camp. So I can stand guard tonight. I need you sharp, Colby, so you need to sleep.
I can stand guard, I just can't see anything.
Nah, let me stand guard. And you have the most chance of actually managing to fall asleep on that ground. So
Caldy does. He's got his nice, cozy, warm little sleeping bag.
I mean,
Although
when we
I
get to the
could
village,
just
we can
use him as
all.
a pillow.
I mean, when we get to the village, we can all grab the sleeping fur if you want.
Might not be a bad idea. If you've got something to carry it.
All right. So
yeah, it's always a question of carrying it.
So Desi's keeping watch, and everybody else is trying to sleep.
Yeah, I can take a later one.
I think
was proposing to keep. Yeah, I'll be the one keeping watch.
Kind of insistent that she sleep when he keeps watch.
All right.
I mean, a cranky Desi is.
And she can't see jack shit. She's got no heightened senses whatsoever. Okatai at least might smell something wrong. Desi won't. On a good day in daylight, Desi's lucky to notice something wrong.
All right. So those of you who are trying to sleep can make an endurance roll.
I am trying to sleep. Oh, thank God. Caldy, while Caldy is far more open to making deals with Jakuz than Trestius is. I'm saying that to be upfront with the other players in case I ever backstab y'all. But also, Chris, in case you ever need that for narrative reasons.
Yep. All right. And I need a scouting roll at -2 from Okatai for keeping watch.
I mean, bargains are fine right up to the end of the world, right?
Bargains are fine right up until Caldy passes away, blissfully asleep in his bed, half drunk, and with 3 ladies from the brothel in the biggest, nicest city in the biggest, nicest hotel in the world.
At least you're not selling us out.
Oh, yeah, you
Why?
never saw the hell thing that Justice went through.
Nope, nope. And he's not really that concerned with the world after he's dead anyway.
Really should be.
The rest of us have to live in it.
Yeah, but Caldy's got, what, 10 years left tops?
Right. So, Ryzen can't seem to get comfortable. The rest of you sack out easily.
Or Horizon.
But Okatai, in the wee hours of the morning. You're you catch the scent of blood on the air. Fairly close.
No doubt.
Farther away than Trestius. And not as rotten smelling as the blood leaking from Trestius is.
I'm gonna go take a check. Discreetly.
Right. Give me a sneak roll.
Oh, Okatai's pulling a Caldy.
If I wake you up, it's all for nothing. So I'm going to check. I'm gonna try to check again. Nope, I am not able to be sneaky.
All right. Oh, this is probably not good. So yeah, so you're making your way towards this smell, kind of like stumbling along the way, tripping over tree branches and roots and the like. And you can see like the little, kind of like the little bob of a torchlight. And you see a group, probably about I don't know, half dozen or so folks, dressed in like studded leather. They've got like, you know, little short swords, short bows. They seem to be roughly escorting a group of people, like a man, a woman, a couple of like younger adults. They're escorting a group of about 4 altogether. The leader's like, I can't wait till we get. We're almost there. We should be there by morning. And then they kind of stop and they're like, wait. Heard something. And they're kind of like, you know, looking around. The one holding the torch is kind of like holding the torch out a little bit. A couple of the other ones kind of draw their short bows. They're kind of looking around. They have heard you, but they have not seen you.
Okay.
And judging from the state of the escortees, the fact that they're like their arms are bound together, you know, they are definitely prisoners or otherwise rendered incapable of flight.
I assume they have captured slave and are going to the castle to sell them. Which will be my assumption. I'm going to try to like back away so they don't catch me.
Okay.
To go get some help. Right now, was Tricius able to sleep? Because I think you got something that said you could not sleep again.
No, he can sleep at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he had a.
So did I.
I thought he had a crit that kept him from sleeping.
I thought he did too.
It's not on the sheet. Maybe. I mean, that's pretty common for him.
Yeah, you were complaining. It's like, I only had 1 night's sleep.
It seems to me there was one.
seeing if I wrote it in my notes.
I'm gonna go at the camp to go fetch some help. We don't usually let slaver get away with slavery, so.
Oh no, that was Caldy paralyzing things.
As one does.
I don't remember being stuck without sleeping, but
it might be another time, honestly.
I mean, it's happened like 5 times, so.
Yeah, that's why I might just be mixing things together.
Yeah, I don't see anything in the chat right off.
I just wanted to see whoever was still trying to find some sleep in the camp.
No, there we go.
To get some help.
Found it?
Yep, there was magic mishap when you bound the demon. You will not be able to sleep for 4 days.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So Trustees is trying to sleep, but...
I'll meditate instead, so I could try to heal.
Okay.
4
days. So I'll make a note.
I'm gonna poke Risen because he didn't seem to be able to fall asleep.
Okay.
And semi-conscious Desi's gonna get some slaver getting away with some slave. Want to give a hand?
Save us a what?
Slaver just outside, bringing slave to the castle.
Oh, fuck that. She stretches, grabs Brieth, grabs her helmet. Okay, show me where.
Here.
Oh.
Well, you can't go alone.
Oh, sure I can. Well, I need someone to hold the torch. I don't feel like the dark.
I'm going, and Risen doesn't seem to be able to sleep either. So if you want to crack some joints,
he
can't sleep.
Hold the torch.
The last time we left someone alone, they talked to a greater demon. Perhaps
yes, let's not leave Trustius alone. Yeah, that's yeah.
I don't feel like sleeping anyway.
Do we want to wake up Colby or just let him rest a bit?
No.
I think he's dreaming of horrors again.
What's he gonna do?
Probably. I mean, I don't like the idea of leaving him alone to sleep, but
all right, Colby, wake up. Come on.
Get in trouble.
Slavers to kill. We need your eyes.
What? Where? Who?
Yep.
We're gonna kill some slaver. Just stay close. We want to be sure you're safe. You can go to bed after.
Sleepy Caldy with 1 wits. This is gonna be great.
As long as they're not bear bandits or skeletons, we'll be fine.
Now it just seems like dudes. Before they get too far, let's cut them off.
All right.
We're all gonna die.
And we're gonna be
painfully.
That's what's gonna happen.
1 sec.
This game does not reward often picking fights.
Yeah.
Or skipping sleep.
Or skipping sleep.
Yeah.
All right. We have a second.
Give me time to open the talents I keep forgetting I have.
I mean, 60 odd sessions. Lots of talents.
That's the thing. Like, I mean, I really like the add-in that he got that when you go to roll something, it reminds you of all the pluses and minuses you could add.
That's great.
But I tend to forget things like Path of Fate.
If it makes you feel better, every rank of a new spell gives you 2.
2 what?
2 different spells. So, like my list of spells is.
Oh dear God!
Yeah, like look at your talents and double it.
And there's a general spell.
And then the general spells, it's there's a lot.
Yeah, I've only got 14
it's a lot
talents.
less spell than most other game I played, so it's very manageable. But it's still a lot.
All right. So who is lighting a torch? Or are you stumbling in the dark?
I have torches.
We probably should
lit?
light one torch.
I mean, I could light one. It's just better if I have my hands free.
I'll carry the torch.
Yeah, Caldy likes torches.
Okay, I'll light my torch and pass it over to Culty.
All right.
It's nice and close to the ground, and that way I can see where I'm walking and I don't, trip and sprain my ankle again.
Okay. Making sure I give you guys some light sources, because it'll matter. So following Okatai's fine sense of smell, and you guys can see there are a couple of torch lights kind of flickering through the trees and stuff that are here. They have definitely like got a couple of light sources going. Kind of keeping an eye out. It does look like there's probably about a half dozen or so of them.
But they're not beer bandits.
They're not
beer bandits.
They're not.
They better not.
Fucking bandits. I hope they don't have arrows.
They do have short bows drawn.
God damn it. Fucking hate ranged people.
Hey.
On the other side. I hate ranged people on the other side.
Yeah, because,
I hate fighting people with ranged. They make me chase them all over
honestly,
the map.
if I could not fight people with range, it'd be great, because I do.
Desi gets up close and personal, though.
All right. Yeah. Everybody can draw some initiative. Remember to draw it from the combat tracker.
Ooh, nice number. I got a 2.
Ugh, I got an 8 and a 10.
I will trade with anybody.
I don't. Depending on what Dresses plans to do, I might want to go faster.
You might want Culty's 3.
Depending on what Dresses plans.
See where Ryzen lands up.
Yeah.
I keep clicking that card icon and it does nothing. What do I do instead?
Oh, if you go to the combat tracker, the little crossed swords in the upper right.
Yeah.
And then you should see what looks like a pair of dice by Ryzen.
Yep.
Yep, click that. Here we go.
I don't think I need to go quick.
Like good position, that'd be good. I think.
Like maybe trade Okatai with Caldy.
If you're okay with that, Colby.
Absolutely.
All right. Anybody else wish to trade?
I like mine.
I mean, I'll trade with Beer Pen at number 3 if he likes, but something tells me he's not going to want to do that.
Rude, eh?
Oh, I got some running time.
So Ryzen is up first.
Okay. Can we see only torchlights, or we can actually see people?
You can see what you can see on the map.
Okay, then I will use stealth, and I will stealthily move forward.
All right. Give me a sneak roll.
No, I'm not going to push.
All right. You can still move, but you don't know how stealthy you were.
Yep, I will.
I just want to had tokens for commoners. Right. So where about would you like to move to?
Sorry, me?
Yeah. Are you just like moving forward a little bit, or are you?
I'm going to move just a little bit because I want the benefit of a compatriot / meat shield.
Okay. So yeah, so just as you get to kind of the edge of Caldy's torchlight, you kind of like put your hand out, and there's like a big like rock pretty much right in front of you. It gives you like complete cover from anybody that might shoot at you.
Sounds good.
But thankfully, you didn't go running face first into it.
Okay, so we're going southwest. Okay, I thought we were going north still. Okay.
Desi.
Yeah. They're too far away for me to... I'm assuming that they're not in... That there's like a zone marked that I probably can't see.
You go running off into the darkness and find out.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid running into the darkness. But I'm gonna have to unless I carry Caldy along with me.
I mean, he's not that heavy.
I could just come with you.
I'll just strap him to
I
my
can still see in the dark.
So, going to the next zone. It's been a while since I've had to do that. Is that my action?
It's your fast action.
Okay. I am going to hope that I can go from where I am to here. Okay. And that's in the same zone as the bandits.
Okay. Make a scouting roll.
Yeah, because that's good. That'll be the points in. I've only got 3 willpower. I was like, maybe I'll use that human thing. Holy crap! What the hell?
Okay.
I rolled a 3 on scouting. What the?
So you kind of like start moving in that direction. It's dark, but you're kind of like feeling your way like over these like broken rocks, and manage to not like wrench anything.
That's good. Now that I'm in the same zone, I'm not near the bandits, am I? Could I get to a near with that fast move?
Yeah, you could probably get to. You can get into the zone with the fast.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do with the fast action, and then I'm going to use melee charge.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to take this guy out.
There goes Dizzy.
So yeah, Desi goes stumbling off into the dark and then just like charges.
Yeah, and then you just hear like that thumping sound when Desi runs in full armor. Alright. So yeah, melee charge against bandit number 4. And I'm gonna try to cleave him in twain. Because that's what we do.
Twain, 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 twain.
Twain, twain, twain.
Are you going to start quoting Mark Twain?
God, no. I mean, fun.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Wait, I think that was Dickens.
Yeah.
That is not Mark
It was
Twain.
definitely not Twain. There weren't nearly enough long words in that at all. What's the other thing I was thinking of? Oh, yeah. Let me just...
These guys do not count as monsters.
That's fine. I don't have anything monstery.
We need to Dragon Slayer you at some point. Just before we go fight the dragon, maybe?
I was looking for the... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was looking for Path of the Blade. Alright.
He would very much like to dodge.
I can't say I blame him.
Oh, he's only going to take 3 damage.
He dodged a little.
He dodged a little.
He dodged a little, and then his armor took one of it, so he's somehow still alive.
Well, he only took 2 damage. That's probably why. Yeah, I'm gonna save my willpower for now.
Right. Okatai.
Yes. Do I need to do something special if I want to move in a zone where it's dark?
Yes, you need to make a scouting roll.
Okay. Because I'd like to get down into that zone.
Okay. Right. You do not trip over any rocks or anything.
Do not seem to die.
As you move there, though, you do run into like a solid block of stone.
Huh. Oh, do I still have a line of sight to shoot at the people in the light?
Yes. You can kind of feel your way around the rock.
I'm gonna try to harpoon Bandit 1.
All right.
As I put their good intention in doubt. Those are not monsters.
They are not. Oof. And he doesn't see that coming out of the dark. He's gonna trust in his armor. Just like his friend did.
Hey, it worked once, it can work again.
Nope.
If he's still up, you need to deal with the poison and the bleeding.
So out of the darkness, this harpoon sinks into the guy. He gets yoinked off his feet, gasping and guttering. He is dead. He drops his torch. His torch is still lit.
I mean, that matters.
Bandits.
Absolutely does.
This guy.
All the bandits.
That guy can,
I assume there's a couple we don't see in the dark somewhere. Oh.
that guy can see Desi. Oof. Shoots Desi with an arrow.
I'm glad Desi's got armor. Although... Try to find out my shield things. I would like to parry.
Okay.
Since I get a free one every combat.
Yep, that guy you can vaguely see.
I can see it well enough to know there's something coming at me.
Yep. I have to click on Caldy's token just so I can see the map. Where there used to be a module called GM Vision, which would give the GM like better vision than the players, but it doesn't work anymore. Right. Perfect. You get that shield up, no problem.
Actually, she parries it with breath. Because my sword fighter gives me a better bonus to doing it.
I think shield have a specific bonus against arrow.
It might. I'll have to try it next time. It'll just alternate between them.
Oof. That one you cannot parry.
Why?
Because you can't see the guy that shot it.
Oh. Oh, well, shit.
So that's going to be 3 damage that you can roll your armor for.
You got a lot of armor, though, with that helmet.
Yeah? Okay, so you said there was a certain thing we clicked and it would take all the armor into account. What was it that I need to click?
Right. So when you click armor and you get your
just the
thing,
word armor.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm used to like doing just chainmail because it was the only thing I had.
Right. But down there, the negative by armor, downgrade your armor by 3.
Base or skill or the armor itself?
The armor itself.
By 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Chainmail, right?
Oh, you stopped.
Not very good against piercing.
So you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
To your strength.
Yep.
Right. This guy is going to, with his hand axe as a fast action, he is going to try to trip Desi.
Oh, tanks being tanks.
One success. Desi's strength is higher than his. He does not successfully trip you. But as a fast action or slow action, he's going to try to ask you a question. That is a hit.
As long as he doesn't ask you on timber, it's fine.
So this one you can't see.
That was horrible.
This is the guy right in front of you.
Oh, can I see him?
Yeah.
Because like iPlayer. Okay, I was gonna say because iPlayer can see him.
Yep. If you as the player can see it, then your character can see it.
I would like to parry that then. Yeah, because I can parry an unlimited number of times. Yep. We'll try the shield this time. Okay. Is not considered a stab, is it?
No, it's a slash.
Okay.
Right. He successfully parried his axe. That was him. Because they're taking advantage of the fact that Desi can't see them.
Yeah. I'm assuming they can't see all the other people with me. Or they know that I'm only a problem if I'm within arm's reach.
So that's 1 point of damage. You can roll your armor.
Oh, because I can't see that guy. Okay. Is there a minus as well?
Yep.
3?
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, that one goes through and damages your armor.
Oh no!
I mean, it's Desi armor, right? So.
Do you want it to damage the helmet or the chainmail?
The chainmail. I don't have a replacement for the helmet. We have a spare chainmail.
The helmet took me a month to build.
That's why I'm protecting it.
She's blocking with her chest.
This guy. This guy, he's going to shoot Caldy since Caldy's the one holding your light source.
Oh no, not my torchbearer.
That's okay. Agility is one of my faster stats now.
And you have a 2 in there.
I could parry for you too.
Oh, go for it.
That will miss.
I get dodges. I get tons of dodges. Don't worry about it.
If you're close to Desi, is that she can like start taking your damage and everything.
That will take us to Caldy the Torchbearer.
My attributes add up to 9 right now. Caldy the Torchbearer, can you do a manipulation?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
What I want to do is kind of yell out, "There's only 5 of them, boys. We got them outnumbered. Let's get them! Take no prisoners!" Try to scare them off.
Nice. I like it.
All right.
Taking armor. What's my sling going to do? They can't see any better than we can, right? Oh, they just know there's people out there. One just came storming at him.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a manipulation roll.
Take the harpoon team out of the darkness. So
you don't have more people.
No.
But your opponents have suffered damage.
Yeah.
So that's a +1. Manipulation at +1.
Is it worth pushing that with just 1 success?
It depends on how they roll. Yes.
I'm pushing.
Oh no!
Oh, great. My stats add up to 7 now.
Crap.
Right. So Caldy, you yell out at them. They're like, and they kind of pause for a second. They're like, it's a goblin. Big money for goblins. And they do not break and run. Trustius.
Alrighty, so Trustius is going to fast action pull his dagger.
Okay.
Slow action, he's going to activate the blood curse or blood potency on the dagger and give himself 6 willpower. He has to spend those 6 next turn, but
yep. That will take us to Ryzen.
Okay, so this map has been blown up a bit. So where am I now? Am I in darkness?
You are at the very edge of Kaldi's torchlight.
I'm going to try to cautiously move forward to take part.
Okay. Right.
I'll let you space since I don't know how I should move.
So you kind of like feel your way around some rocks.
Yeah.
And you can get up to like just beside Desi.
Okay, sounds good.
It'll take both of your actions to get your way there cautiously and carefully, but...
Not a problem.
Perfect. Right. That will take us to Desi.
Oh god, me again?
Yep.
Okay.
You do know that there's some asshole out there that shot you in the back.
Uh-huh. But there's 2 assholes in front of me.
Yep.
The guy over here, number 6?
Yep.
Number 4 is a little too close. I can't get a good running.
No, you're like in melee with number 4.
Yeah. If I break off with him to go after number 6, is number... I can't remember. Does number 4 get like a swipe at me?
You need to make a move roll. If you fail, he gets a hit.
Oh. Move. Yeah, my moves. I got 6 dice. Yeah, I'll leave this guy for Ryzen.
Okay.
I'll try the move to be able to do the melee charge against number 6.
All right. That is a success. He does not get a swing at you.
Good. Melee charge against number 6.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
oh, good lord.
I like it. I like it when you and Dizzy, you and Briath are friends again.
Yeah, me too. I like it when we're friends too. Oh, well, he didn't last long. Okay.
No, he did not.
In that case, I would like to use Sword Fighter to slash 2 enemies. Oh no, sorry, that's with a single action.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one that lets me path the blade, maybe?
You can make another attack, but there's nobody else within reach.
I wouldn't be able to use the melee charge again?
Melee charge is a slow action.
Okay. Alright, I'm done then.
Okay. Okatai.
I'm gonna whip my rope to bring back the harpoon to me with fast draw.
Okay.
And throw it again. I'm gonna go with bandit number 2.
Okay.
From the darkness.
Imagine being a bandit and suddenly this harpoon just spears you in half out of nowhere.
Out of the dark.
Out of the darkness. Boom.
Then the body just disappears, right? Just drops.
Yeah, so it just pulls into the
Falls
darkness,
back
and
into
then
the darkness.
that must not be fun.
It's like Desi's not the one that they should be afraid of. She's just the one they can see.
Oh, they should be afraid of Desi for sure.
Well, I mean, she did just
Desi's the one.
Swipe, yeah.
Desi's the one they're allowed to be afraid of, because you stepped into the light.
Right. So yeah, so the harpoon snakes it again, yoinks that guy away.
Disappear in the dark.
This guy.
Trying to find the one I can't see.
Oof. Another one coming for Desi.
Another arrow?
Yep.
Damn it.
Armor only, because you can't see people.
-3.
Yeah. Oh, you completely stopped that one. Oh, God damn it. And then you hear some cursing from like over this way.
Over which way? Oh, okay. Ah. All right.
God damn, broke my toe. Fuck.
It doesn't sound like someone I recognize.
No.
Okay.
This guy is badly wounded.
Desi yelled back, good. Serves you right, asshole.
And I'm just getting on. Right, this guy. He's gonna move slightly into the light so that he can get a better view. Not gonna like what he's seeing.
Probably not.
He is going to try to run away from Ryzen. Because he's still in melee with Ryzen. He's just moving in the dark. Oh! Oh!
Damn!
That is a free string from Ryzen as that guy tries to get away from you.
Couldn't have got away worse if he tried.
Mm-hmm. That guy can be the one to step in a rabbit warren.
He did great. He didn't hurt himself while he was moving to get into the light to assess the situation, and then when he's like, nope, I'm out. No, fuck that.
He just stepped over Risen, which gives Risen an open window to just snap him in the nose.
There you go. Steps over the halfling and gets hit in the groin by a club. Or a Morningstar at this point.
Ow! Oh!
He didn't technically step into anything he shouldn't have, but not the best tactical plan.
Ouch.
So that is a free melee attack from Ryzen.
Is it just one, or do I get two because of ambidextrous?
It's just one, a second attack of opportunity. Ooh, that is going to drop him. Even if he rolls his armor because of your hammer fighter. This guy kind of steps over you, giving you a perfect opening, and you just lay that Morningstar into him. He sees little Tweety birds, falls to the ground. Caldy.
Uh-oh.
Who's the only one that can actually see what's going on.
You'd think that
How
would be
many
an advantage.
errors?
I mean, he has a torch. He can light up someone.
Yeah.
Take by the light of a burning bandit.
Would it take any effort for me to move on top of this rock?
No, you can
Besides
get
a
up there.
move action?
No, you can get up
Cool.
there.
I'll do that. Can I beam this guy with the torch?
You can throw your torch at him, sure.
Will it do damage?
Yeah.
That's do
Well,
it.
potentially.
Marksmanship?
Let me see.
Yeah, marksmanship, throwing arm.
Trying to figure out ways to get stuff because I got nothing. My highest stat is 2.
Hey, if you can help me see somebody to hit, that's good.
Oh, that is a hit. It'll do 1 damage. Not nothing.
Cool. But it lights him up.
Oof. His armor does not soak it.
And it moves the light source.
Yeah, so now they can't see me.
They can't see you, but now I can see them. And so can Trustius for whatever strange thing he's doing.
I mean, he always has the option of putting an arrow in their face, but I think he has another plan.
You gotta keep changing my plan.
All right, Trustius, full of willpower. What would you like to do?
My plan changed. But just give me 1 second. Gotta do something, right?
Put all of that willpower into someone for later use.
I mean, I would love more willpower.
Oh, I can do that. Actually, that works out pretty good. Because I can... Okay, fast action, I'm going to move.
Okay. Give me a scouting roll.
Sure.
As you run through
Don't
the
trip
dark.
over the guy. Trip over the guy that Ryzen dropped.
Oh no, my groin.
Okay. Success. You do stop short of running into the rock that Caldy was standing on. Kind of make your way around it.
You can just imagine poor guy gets
he'll-
flattened by a morning star to the crotch, and then Trustius trips over him in the same spot.
He'll apologize to Dizzy. And then cast transfer.
All right.
Can I say cast that? No.
I only need 7 to fill me.
Drop on my blood. I got lots of that.
That's what she
You do. I guess the important
is what
question,
she
though, is are you using that blood?
Just decorating his neck right now.
That's a good question. Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
I mean, Trustius would, right?
Probably.
I don't need a high power level, but I have to spend the willpower that I gained before.
Yeah.
Or before the end of the round. So I'm only spending 1 for the cast.
Okay.
I do have the... Actually, I don't even need the ingredient. Because I only need... No, I want to do it anyway, just because it might be cool. Can't save cast it. It's level 3. And Desi, this is going to suck for you narratively.
Oh.
How did I get a miss? Oh my god, no. That was a safe spell. Well, it's not safe, but safer.
As safe as you can possibly do it. Magic mishap, where are you?
This could be it, guys.
There we go. Ooh, the magic permanently alters your appearance.
Oh, I got a plan. I got a cool
This is
idea.
great.
Oh, great. He's going to look like Jakku.
He's a turtle.
God, no. Fuck no. Don't be a duck either.
Actually, Kai should be the turtle. He'd be a ninja turtle.
No, like a tiefling, right? He was a tiefling for a bit.
Oh, there you go.
Like grow the horns, red skin.
Perfect.
That fit.
Permanently.
So bad.
So Desi, you feel this this warm wetness on the kind of like the back of your neck. Get like this surge of willpower.
How much did I get?
6.
Okay.
And give me an endurance roll.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't part of the plan.
That's probably bad.
I'm guessing.
Have you heard about
Couldn't be good.
Lord and Savior pushing rolls? I'm just saying.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I should, but I'm not entirely sure why.
I think you should.
I think I
Yeah,
should
just a
too.
feeling. Just a hunch.
Right, there you go.
Okay.
So yes, so you feel this this warm wetness, kind of sticky and tacky. Get a surge of willpower. That will take us to Ryzen's turn.
Oh, and the agony of being infused by a necromancer.
All right, so there is currently no bandits for me to attack in my area.
That guy there is still in your zone.
Which one? The one I just saw a check mark on?
Yep.
Am I able to see him because there's a light source?
Yep. If you can see it on the map, then you can see it.
Can I throw a knife and then do a move action to advance forward?
Absolutely.
And I will do that.
He's standing there confused because like his buddy just got yorked off into the darkness.
I'd be mighty
Maybe not.
confused too if that happened.
With his
These
other
are
buddy.
not-
Right. And you have a +2 bonus because he can't see you.
No, I did not add the +2.
Yeah, just roll like 2 more d6s.
You can probably hear Desi scream though when Trestius touches her.
Yeah, sorry.
That can't raise their confidence.
Did I do that wrong? Should I have done 1d6 plus 1d6?
Nope, that works. I just need to see the individual numbers. So yeah, so the knife flies off, runs into, like, slams into his shoulder. Like, lets out a scream because things are attacking him in the darkness. And then you can move if you like.
Surprise, bitch!
Right.
Trying to assert dominance like a monkey.
Desi.
The only bandit she can see right now is the one that Rise is standing beside.
Yep.
So she's gonna melee charge him.
Okay.
And until another one hits her with an arrow out of the darkness, she won't know they're there. So if they're really smart, they just won't.
So many dice. Oh
So
my
many
God.
dice.
Yeah, when you start getting good at something, it's terrifying.
I mean, it's the only thing she's good at, but...
Oh, he's so bad at parrying. I'm gonna try anyway. No, that is not successful. Come on, armor.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's trying to like pull this like knife out of his shoulder. Ryzen comes like out of the darkness in front of him. He lets out like this like little like shriek
Surprise,
as he looks
bitch!
down. Yeah. He kind of turns his attention towards Ryzen, and you always seen those movies where like somebody's kind of looking off camera, and then somebody comes from like off frame, like a full-on body tackle, and takes them out of the frame.
Desi just fucking steamrolls.
Yeah.
Pins him to the ground with breath. Yeah.
Wait. Okatai.
There's still somebody not unaccounted for because there was an arrow coming from the darkness.
There was.
So I'm trying to find whoever is in the darkness right now.
Okay. You can make a scouting roll. Just because of your keen sense of smell.
Yeah. It would be hard to just spend a willpower to spot him because they must smell similar. But
yep. Yeah.
We'll try.
They all smell like bandits. They don't even smell like beer.
Yep, that's a good thing.
That's why we're winning.
Right. So
If they were drunk, we'd be doomed.
So you basically smell a combination of like sweat, leather, and pee down in this general area. So you can attack him, but you're at a -2.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Worst case, it's gonna point it out. -2.
-2. Actually, -2, but +2 because he can't see you either. So.
Oh yeah.
Oof. So yeah, so this this like harpoon and rope goes like whirling past Desi and Ryzen. You hear it embed in something solid. There's a gurgling, shrieking sound, and then it's like very suddenly cut off.
And probably then the rope just pulls someone back from the darkness.
Like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Desi and Ryzen are standing there kind of looking, and you see this like, the rope kind of starts like pulling back, and like it comes like dragging a bandit past you.
We're the villains. Holy shit.
We always were.
Oh yeah,
Always
right. That's how we ended up here. Right.
Okatai hunting in the dark. That's horror movie shit.
Oh yeah.
But it is after that. It is eerily quiet. You do hear like some voices in the darkness, like what's going on? What?
Let's grab a light and go inform the people that they've been saved.
I'm sure they'll find that really reassuring.
Yeah, that's why I motioned for someone to go talk with them. That
I
might be
imagine.
terrifying for them.
Desi's kind of half panting, half growling.
I've lost sight of Colby, but I know he's somewhere.
I'm always around somewhere.
I'm gonna come out of the light and try to grab a torch that's on the ground.
Yeah, if I'm not getting thunked with another arrow out of nowhere, she'll kind of brace herself up on one knee and call out, is everybody okay?
I don't smell any more of them. I'm good.
Can I go back
Nobody's
to bed?
hurt.
I'm
Yep,
fine.
you can. Let's just find the prisoner and
Trustius?
inform them that they are free.
I'm fine. Are you all right?
That hurt. Shit. Appreciate the apology, though. Just kind of stand rubbing her neck where
Live.
Trustius slapped her. Yeah, I'll live. Of course I'll live.
And yeah, the people that were being escorted, like once you find them in the light, see, one of them is basically like found like a rock and is trying to like cut their rope. It's like they're trying to free themselves in the chaos of what's happening.
Don't worry, your captors won't do anything else to you. I'm here to free you.
Thank you.
Would you like me to cut your bound, or would you be more comfortable if I gave you the knife to do it?
They pretty much instantly like hold up their bound hands to be cut.
Yeah. Bring my blade up and just break the rope. I assume they had taken you in for slavery.
They were taking us to the city to the north. Said we'd fetch a good price.
Yeah, the city to the north used lots of slave labor. Do you have a village or a place to go back to?
We've got a little cabin not too far. We killed 2 or 3 of them when they came upon us, but there's only a handful of us.
Yeah.
Why did they come for you?
I imagine they probably came upon us in the night. Figured we'd be easy to take. I'm a fair shot with a bow, but I'm not, not the best. So we dropped 2 of them, but the rest got a hold of us.
Wow. There's a bunch of stuff we can carry with us, so you have new armors and new bows and new weapons you can take.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna probably hang out here until light, then make our way back home.
There's a rock back there somewhere. Why'd they think you'd be a good price? Did they say?
Didn't say. I mean, hard workers. We're not afraid to work. If they're looking for slaves to do menial labor, we're healthy, we're strong.
Yeah. Last time we liberated slaves, they were making them work in a quarry. Yeah. Not a big fan of slave driver, as you might have seen.
Yeah. Well, when we get back to the cabin, we'll stake out the bodies. Warning sign to anybody else that might come by.
Yeah. Everything you can save from the body, just use it.
How close is the cabin? Is it close?
Probably a couple hours, probably. Wouldn't travel there in the dark. We'll wait till light.
All right. Well, you can stay with us.
Okay, you sure?
You'll behave, I'm sure.
Yeah, we haven't made much camp tonight. We're trying to travel fast. So it's bare bone, but at least he'll have somebody watching over.
Is Trustius in the light yet?
Okatai has the light. I just walked back to bed. I've had no.
This is Caldy can see where he's going.
That's right. You're on your own. I saw somebody pick up the torch, and I went back to bed.
I imagine we're all like kind of bit of a cuddle, right? Like we're all together talking.
Yep.
Grouped together around one torch.
Trustius is like soaked with blood. And which somehow seems normal.
I'm gonna need to change your bandage again.
Tessie will take off her helmet so she can see.
Well, let me just check if those guys had anything that might give us information. But the rest I'll leave here if you want to pick them up tomorrow. Get some bows and some arms.
The folks that you rescued, they're already starting to like help themselves to bandit equipment, and they are gathering up like things that are important. But they are basically as they're going through one, they take his bow, they take his axe, kind of like try on his boots, find a little pouch, and they just like toss the pouch over to one of you. It's like, we really don't need much other than stuff to get home, and this is the least we can do for what what you guys did for us.
Thanks.
Desi looks
just
good.
Stay on your guard. The more people are safe around and free, the better it is for us. So,
yeah.
I'd like you to stay that way.
Yeah. And for those of you that are trained in insight, it's less that they're being gracious because you rescued them, or more the fact that you just butchered a bunch of bandits, and if they decided not to hand over the loot, they could be butchered as well.
Oh yeah. The fear of whatever we did in front of them is there. I totally get it.
But whoever wants to write down your loot, there is a bronze medallion worth 10 copper. There's a small semi-precious stone worth 24 copper. There is a fairly well-made bronze helmet worth 3 silver.
Garbage.
There's a lantern worth 15 copper. And 12 copper coins.
Do they have arrows?
They do not seem to have arrows. It seems like they fired all of theirs into Desi.
Does Desi have arrows? Give me that shield.
There might be one hooked onto the back of her chainmail that didn't actually make it through, so she hasn't really noticed that it's there. It's just kind of dangling by one little notch.
Caldy has 4 willpower. He started today with 0, so you can have all the arrows you want.
But there's nothing that's any sort of identifying or anything. Your guess would be that these guys are just like simple slavers.
Oh, I make it a point to collect my knife that I threw.
Perfect. It's still stuck in the guy's shoulder because he didn't have a chance to pull it out. But yes, by the time you get back to your campsite with them, and everybody's tired, everybody kind of tuckers down, but the night does not count for sleep.
Yep, that's what I feared. No good deeds stay unpunished.
But as morning comes up and everybody's exhausted, everybody can check off sleepy.
Well, that's new.
Everybody can roll for their food and water. And
here we go.
And
Where do you
Trustius,
check off sleepy?
On the main page.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm down to a D6 food.
and Trustius can give me an endurance roll.
Oh, here we go. Straight up roll, eh? Okay.
Yep. Oh,
I'll take that.
You're fine.
It's just blood.
Just blood. Just blood.
I mean, I'm turning into a tiefling, but it's just blood.
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering. Like, do we see anything, or is he still got his hood up, so he's like covering?
I mean, Trustius is typically like hood up, looking at his feet. But, I mean, it's Chris's call, but, I mean, people looking, if they're paying attention, I guess.
Probably not by like the torchlight and the firelight. They probably wouldn't be able to tell, but come the harsh light of day.
Your hood looks weird.
Yeah, the hoof feet, red skin, that'd be it. Bleeding all over the place. Gotta trust your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine the first thing Desi would notice would be like the red hand. God, are you bleeding again?
Just a drama queen.
And then notices like the hood is falling weird over the horns.
Something Trustius, something that you notice is like you have a bit of a hard time eating. The food just tastes off. The water tastes off. You get that kind of churning in your stomach, and you really feel like you're going to hurl. And then you just kind of absently look at your hand and look at the blood on your hand and look at the redness of your hand, and you feel your stomach start to subside.
You're turning into a vampire.
Oh no.
Let's see.
What did you do now? She'll grab his wrist and like shove his sleeve up.
And he'll let that all happen.
Are you bleeding? Are you hurt?
I don't think so. Well, yes, bleeding.
Are you still an elf? Were you ever an elf?
I need you to give back what I gave you.
Holy shit. You got a little something. And she'll like gesture toward her head. Kind of, what did you do?
I'm not sure. But as I said, I'm going to need back what you gave me, what I gave you. This may hurt a bit.
Yeah. Okay. She'll look at she'll look at like Ogatai and Kaldi, kind of confused, and then look back at Trustius. Probably in time for him to like slap her with a bloody hand again.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta suck your soul out for a second.
My friend in the village, she's a healer. Maybe she can help us understand what's happening.
I will cast transfer.
Okay.
Because it seems to be a narrative beat in this particular game. It is rank 3, so every time you do it, it's not great. I'm not going to use the ingredient. Actually, no. Fuck yes, I am.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it doesn't matter, but you might as well.
If it's going to reduce the chance of a mishap, you might wanna.
It doesn't. Not a bit. Not a bit. It's just giving Chris fuel.
Oh, good. Nothing explodes.
How much willpower you got?
Currently I have 9, because you gave me 6.
Are you resistant spell?
No.
I will take 9.
Oh,
No.
you ass! Fucker.
I will take 8.
Thank you. At least leave me something to defend you with.
Well, I mean, it's just I'm trying to play the story, right? So.
And I'm going to need Desi to make an endurance roll.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah. Especially since I haven't slept. Oh! Ow.
Push, maybe?
I mean, yeah, I better. Oh!
Oh no, we're so far from home.
Ow!
Oh, that's not too bad. Right. So Desi, as this willpower leaches out of you, your vision starts to cloud. You kind of blink, like rub your eyes a little bit, and everything looks like it's got just like this slightest tinge of red to it.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that is nearby Desi, you can tell that her eyes have gone like blood red. And you have a -1 penalty on all of your empathy rolls.
Shit.
Join the club. It's fine.
It's not fine.
It's not fine.
And
It's not fine.
it feels like when Trustius transferred, some of the blood that he used to power the spell seemed to kind of like leak into your system. Like osmosis.
Oh, patient 0.
That was not necessary.
Check out Typhoid Mary over here.
Oh, it feels so good. And she'll like rub at her eyes, trying to clear her sight.
You'll survive.
That was gross. That hurt.
Sorry.
She'll kind of flop back on the ground. She'll keep rubbing her eyes.
We need to find the hammer, does he? Get on a rest.
Eyes are on fire.
You'll get used to it.
I don't want to get used to it. She'll keep rubbing at her eyes like someone who's having a bad allergy attack.
What the hell happened to your eyes?
Oh. She'll kind of gesture toward Trustius with one hand. Keeps rubbing her eyes with the other hand.
Someone's got pink eye.
Oh no, we better get some Worcester sauce.
Just a side joke. I got an English buddy, and I always call it Worcestershire sauce because it pisses him off so much. He should never have let me know that that annoyed him.
Yeah, when people tell you what annoys them, it's some people respect it, and other people use it as ammunition.
Yep. So the question, are you guys pushing on to try to get to your village, or are you guys going to camp down and try to sleep?
I'm going to sleep. I don't care what everybody else does. I got nothing left. The only thing I can do right now is cast spells. Anybody want me to cast spells?
No. No, do not.
We don't even want the experienced guy to cast spells.
I'm starting to think I'm better at it than he is.
Right now, I would say push to get to the village, and we can sleep there.
No, I agree.
But
How far away is it? Back?
If
You
you
get there by nightfall.
you can get there by nightfall.
God, this is just... Yeah. Dunk my head in the pond once we get there.
I know it's not ideal, but
Yeah, I'll just carry Cully. Or
put it in
do
one
we
saddle
still have
bag.
a horse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can just put it in the saddlebag.
Let's get home.
So I don't need a lead the way roll, but I do need a scouting roll.
I'll scout.
I was going to say, can anybody do that right now?
Sorry, do
Don't
what?
tell me my 4 is high.
I mean,
Is
I'm
it
sleepy,
safe
but
to be
that's
traveling?
I think I need to push that. Damn it.
With 2 Banes? Okay.
I'm not sure about the 2 banes, honestly. Like, it sounds like a terrible idea, but... God. Yeah,
Oof.
nothing.
Poor Okatai's nose is full of blood.
Yeah.
Everyone's
It's the
bleeding.
only thing he can smell.
Everything smells like blood. Why does everything smell like blood?
I need 1 more scouting for the afternoon.
My scouting is right now at 3.
Let
Am I
me do
still
it
the
for old
best at
time's
it?
sake if nobody beats 3.
I have
I got 3.
I could roll a 4.
You're up.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Ain't it?
I should never be the highest scouting.
We should stay where we were and camp.
It's
Really
a bad
should've.
day.
We really, really should have. I'll push it because hopefully we'll be home soon.
I feel like a strong wind.
Or not. Fuck.
All right. So the
That travel was blissfully unaware. That was the theme of it so far.
So the good news is your travels are uneventful. You guys are tired. You guys are like dragging your asses, trying to like stumble forward. You guys have been up for at this point like 36 hours, 40
Pretty close,
hours. And you're close to home. The downside is you guys have traveled for 2/4 days, and in order to push on, you need to make an endurance roll. Success on this roll means you get to your village before you collapse.
And an XP or a willpower.
And a willpower.
Do we all have to make it?
Everybody has to make it. If you get more than one success, you can count that to help somebody else.
Actually, endurance is one of my better rolls right now.
I hope so, because it's not anybody else's.
Better roll means I'm rolling 3.
I suck.
Only
I'm-
one on me.
I'm going to use adaptive
All right.
for a change. So I'm going to use a willpower. And instead, I am going to roll move. Because I'm keeping one foot going in front of the other. I know the way home, and I am going to get there. Because I am tired of being out here.
All right.
Oh, that worked.
Only one die, but yeah.
So you need one more success to basically pick up and carry Ryzen. Or you guys...
I've already pushed.
I'll push to try. I think everybody else did push just to get the...
I didn't push, but I got three Bane on the dice.
Yeah.
So I have absolutely no dice more to roll.
Can we not just toss him on the horse?
Oh, got it.
Two!
There's the two. So yes, so battered and bruised and exhausted, you guys managed to make it back to your home village.
I will say though. Oh, sorry.
Everybody does get a willpower for returning back to the village.
In fact, we get 2 because of the temple, which is a teacher for us. It gives us an additional willpower when we get home.
So everybody gets 2 willpower as you kind of like stumble into the Half Pint Inn, gobble down some food, some ale, and then get ready to collapse into your beds. And now safe and sound at home. Safe and sound being relative.
Very.
We will call it there for this week. XP. Participate in the game session? Yes. Travel through a new hex? No. Discover a new adventure site? No. Defeat one or more monsters? No. Find a treasure worth 1 gold or more? No, I did the math and it was not worth 1 gold or more.
Oh.
Did you build a function? No. Pride? No. Suffer from dark secret? No. Anybody risk their life?
I don't
think so.
Think any more than usual?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We have kind of a high threshold for life risking.
Yeah. Any extraordinary actions or otherwise cool shit?
I mean, Okatai hauling 3 bodies into the darkness was pretty awesome.
That was pure horror movie.
Right?
Yeah.
like he went full Predator. I think that's worth an XP.
Honestly, I like the visual of that scene.
Half the time he was hitting people who were also standing in the dark.
Yeah. Just like standing in the dark, minding your business, going like, holy shit, there's like a warrior woman over there. Yoink.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm happy for an XP on that
cool.
one.
So that's only 1 XP and 2 for Okatai.
Yeah.
That's not normal for us.
No.
We didn't make much XP this game, but we managed to cover ground.
You did this. This might be the most ground you guys have covered in a single session.
As we ran for home, we gotta go home.
We at least made it out of a hex.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. If Desi had not made that roll, having to crash when everybody's so battered and beaten is super dangerous.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that would have been terrible.
That's when shit sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's just a roll, but that was clutch.
But yes, we will pick this up next week. Now that you guys are back home and can have a nap and figure out Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go. Should we click the rest button now or wait?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, why doesn't everybody click the rest button now? That way we don't forget.
I was hovering over that for.
I'm still down to wits, though. No, why am I down to wits?
Because
we were sleepy.
Yeah. So,
that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I clicked rest twice. Was that inappropriate then? I thought we should get rid of everything.
Yeah. Basically, you guys are going to sleep through the night and the morning.
Okay.
So click your rest twice. Once to get rid of sleepy, once to basically recover.
Oh, the first one just got rid of sleepy. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that day sucked.
Yeah.
Chris, am I still
That
down
was a
at
bad
empathy?
day.
Yes, you are permanently at -1 empathy until you get whatever this is fixed, and your eyes are still bloodshot, and you're still seeing the world in tinges of red.
Ooh, okay.
And actually, before I forget too, since we're going to hit the morning, Tresius and Desi can both give me endurance rolls.
I don't want
That
to.
doesn't sound good.
Should I push that? Fuck it, sure.
Good news. Your eyes, Desi's eyes are still bloodshot and red, and Trestius is still bleeding from the vessels of the skin, but whatever is affecting you doesn't seem to have gotten any worse. Yet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Next game, you're going to see the doctor with me.
You have a doctor?
You do.
I have a druid friend who lives in the village. She taught
Oh,
me about healing magic. She's kind of better than me. Oh yeah. Yeah, doctor.
the raven chick. Okay, yeah.
All right, so
Good.
we'll see everybody next week.
All right. Thanks, Chris, as always.
Thanks. That was awesome.
Very much. Take care, everybody.
Have a good week, everyone.
Cheers, everyone.